what's up, guys? Excited or what? Yeah? Yeah. I'm excited. I'm excited not only to be here, but also excited because I recently discovered something really cool about myself. I can cry on command. Yeah. As long as that command is go back to your country. You say that, I cry. It's how it works. It's weird. I'm from a small country called Ecuador. Here's a... All right, there's a couple... Okay, there's a couple more Ecuadorables in the audience, maybe? I don't know. There's a couple of facts that most Americans don't know about Ecuador. Number one, it exists. It's a place, real. Number two, not in Mexico. That's a big one. You can take that to pub trivia next week. But it's cool. It's interesting being from a small country that a lot of people don't know about because, like, it's weird for me, you know? Because in Ecuador, I grew up there, and in Ecuador, everybody knows about Ecuador. You know what I mean? Like, it's one of the things we all share. Like, and that doesn't happen here, and I'm always surprised about it, you know? Like, I'm always like, are you trying to tell me that you don't know what's Ecuador's main agricultural export? Really? Like, that's bananas, you know? It's bananas. Yeah, and that's the dumbest joke I have. Okay, yeah. I did this show, and this woman comes up to me after the show, and she's like, oh my God, you're from Ecuador, that's so cool. I actually have a brother-in-law who's from Guatemala. Wow, that is really interesting because I have a cousin who has a learning disability, so... Are we just throwing non sequiturs at each other? Is that what we're doing here? I don't know. But it's also cool being from a small country because I get surprised by things that you guys don't give a shit about, you know? Like squirrels. Holy shit, squirrels! They're so fucking cool. We don't have squirrels in Ecuador, you know? Nobody warned me about them. That it should be in the visa application or something. It should be like on the pocket in the plane or something. I didn't know. I go out of the airport, I see one, I'm like, holy shit, what is that? Is that rat going to prom? What is it? Does it have to go to the sewers before midnight? What's happening? They're so cool. Like their tails are like fluffy question marks, you know? And the question is, where do they poop or how or when? Like I've never seen, they're amazing. Like what's in their heads? Like it's just, holy shit, don't die, that's it, you know? Their entire existence is driven by the fact that something is going to kill them. And then something kills them. It's just amazing. I think squirrels are a big reason why I decided to become a citizen. I became a citizen last year. And, oh, all right, you're welcome. You guys are more excited than I was. No, I was excited. It was a long, complicated process, and I'm glad it was over. I had to, you know, pay a lot of money, do a lot of forms, do a lot of things, and then at the end, I had to pass the citizenship test. I don't know if you know this, but at the end of the whole process, you have to take these tests where they ask you all these weird questions about the United States. Like I had to know the lyrics to "Don't Stop Believing" by Journey for some reason. The agent was like, "Okay, sir, next question. Where is the midnight train going?" I don't know, could be anywhere. I don't... Well, welcome to the United States, sir. Hell yeah. I didn't stop believing. Hell yeah, I made it. I honestly, like, I think I have to believe a little bit more. I don't know where I stand in the whole religion versus science debate, you know? Sometimes I feel like I'm closer to science because I'm more logical. But religion is very comforting, you know? Science is very negative. Religion is like, God is everywhere, and that's beautiful, you know? Science is very negative. It's like, actually, fecal matter. Yeah, fecal matter is everywhere. That's what's... Everyone's like, fuck you, science, come on, you know? But also, I don't know, the idea of God is everywhere. Really? God is everywhere? Like, I don't know, if you've ever taken a bite of a chicken McNugget and you've looked inside of it, like, you know that there's no God. You know what I mean? Like you can't have that experience and faith at the same time. It just doesn't work that way, you know? I'm getting a bit old. I think fun for me, the idea of fun, I think fun is overrated. I, I don't know how I feel about that. I don't do drugs, for example. Sometimes my friends talk to me about mushrooms, and sometimes I'm curious about them because they tell me a lot about them. And I would also love to gain like that enlightened experience of not shutting the fuck up about it. You know, I think that would be a really cool thing to experience. My drug of choice, of course, is Pepto-Bismol. Hell yeah, that's what I like. Hell yeah, you got some, give me some later. All right, hell yeah. Some people like acid, I'm like anti-acid, baby. That's what I like. I'm microdosing on Alka-Seltzer right now, guys. That's how it works. You know, hell yeah. Getting old. Also for me, like, having sex at this age for me, like, I don't even need to get completely undressed to have sex. For me, sex is like going through a TSA security line, you know? Like, I just remove my belt and my shoes, just put my change on a tray, just raise my hands, get a pat down. I'm like, okay, let's keep our liquids under 3 ounces. Let's just, if you see something, say something, is what I'm saying. I'm just concerned about efficiency, you know? That's my main concern. Like, for me, sex with me is like a Prius, is what I'm saying, okay? If you have sex with me, it's like a Prius. It's going to be slow. It's going to be quiet. It's not gonna be powerful, okay? It's also gonna be kind of weird to look at. Like, if you're walking by and you see me having sex, you're gonna be like, I think that's some kind of hybrid. I think that's what it is, you know? I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm gonna get you there. We will get to your destination for sure, you know? But we may need some battery-powered assistance